Hi, everyone, and welcome to another night of Midnight Readings with me, Yan, and my dog Maya, who doesn't seem to move from here, so we're going to continue the readings tonight with her. We're mixing things here at Midnight Readings for the moment because of the week that was. So I'm going to start off with some aphorisms by Friedrich Nietzsche. Those who've perhaps read my book do know that I'm inspired by Friedrich Nietzsche and his writing in the 19th century. So these set of aphorisms are from his book called Beyond Good and Evil that he wrote in 1886. And it's from the chapter Maxims and Interludes. And they are 106 to 1112. Here they go. 106. By means of music, the passions enjoy themselves. 107. To close your ears to even the best counter argument, once the decision has been taken, sign of a strong character. Thus, an occasional will to stupidity. 108. There are no moral phenomena at all, only a moral interpretation of phenomena. 109. The criminal is often enough not equal to his deed. He disparages and slanders it. 110. A criminal's lawyers are seldom artists enough to turn the beautiful terribleness of the deed to the advantage of him who did it. 111. And perhaps my favorite. Our vanity is hardest to wound precisely when our pride has just been wounded. 112. He who feels predestined to regard and not believe finds all believers too noisy and importunate. He rebuffs them. So that's a few aphorisms from Friedrich Nietzsche. And we're going to gradually move on to my book Underwaterfall, which I wrote last year. And we're almost to the end of it. We're going to be reading poems 15 and 16 from the book. The first one's called Rainbows. Flying away like an unhinged feather, speeding away all wrapped in leather, forgetting yesterday's troubles away, cherishing the moment that's here to stay. Up in arms about how you've been, breathing in the hills and feeling the scene, ecstatic about the ones you love, drifting past the flying dove, hitting the right and playful notes, floating on the narrow boats. The grass has never been this greener, screaming more than a whistling steamer. Living this moment right here, not giving a thought, not giving a care, cutting all the hard edges to point of perfection, absorbing all the sweet affection. Can't freeze the flowing water, set time can't be altered, no faulty lines will play their part, no rocking rain, no sacred heart. Changes present the gift of time, a tough cookie, a simple rhyme. Here's an ode to what might be coming, of my own and my becoming, of those whom I love and know. Don't tell me now, I told you so. A smile of winds flowing our way, a content which is here to stay. Tomorrow's better if we make it one. There will be rainbows in the sun. 2017, A New Light. And the last poem for this week's reading, pretty much befitting to the kind of scenario we're in, is called Chaos in Silence. Fond I am of breaking rules, taking time to reverse, going back in my head. Although the world is full of fools, I choose to side views with those who are dead. My girl always makes me think about what the world is going to show us. I know there is a missing link, how our history will outgrow us. building a brave new world tomorrow, but digging a grave tonight. The question of joy and sorrow overshadows our freedom's flight. The next day arrives again, the same old tired and mundane charade. What really drives the pain is picking up the broken facade. It's going to be just fine, they tell us. Keep doing what you're doing. Peaceful times do make you jealous. It should be a trip worth pursuing. Temporary is a state of mind. Stillness and balance are pillars that keep it. Why should I act like I am blind? Not my farm of land, then why do I reap it? Fell down the stairs the other day. Hated to admit that I fumbled. Found this job just like any other day. Not by choice, a career, I stumbled. Mountains and rivers and all things natural, a whiff of pure air is what we crave. Possibility is dim, but its stories are factual. We will get how we behave. Let injustice soak us in blood. Let the river wash us with waste. There was a storm before the flood, and I think we've had its taste. Opportunities still present us with time to stop the abuse and stop the violence. Will we be an accomplice in this crime? Are we witnessing the chaos in silence? 2018, bear witness. And with this, we come to an end of another episode of Midnight Readings with me and Maya. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you again next week for the last time for Midnight Readings. See ya.